Wow, we came north now, huh?
Yeah, so we're on the North Shore. And then that whole formation there is Puff the Magic Dragon. So that's the head, that bump, and then the back arches up into the cloud, and the tail comes out and curls around. It's like a sleeping dragon.
Well, we stayed here like 8 days, and we didn't see this until you told us.
I'm actually not sure how it looks from the land. Like, this is a great angle to see it. On this side of the island, they grow taro. That's what these little fields are. And that's like a Hawaiian sweet potato traditionally used to make poi. But nowadays, they do a lot of fun stuff with it. You'll see it in like sweet breads, donuts, waffles, other stuff too, like chips, ice cream, moonshine. The list goes on.
Really? I like the chips, taro chips. It's really good.
And they're really purple. That's how you know it's taro. If you're eating something and it's purple, that's probably what's going on there. So the reason Kauai gets more rain than the other islands is these ridge lines in front of us here. What happens is the wet air comes in from the northeast and has to climb over these ridges instead of having like one big volcano where the winds wrap around the sides. This series of ridges makes ramps, so it has to go over the top. And when it does that, it gets cooled, molecules kind of clench, and it ends up squeezing out water vapor in the form of clouds. So we'll actually create clouds on the island. And so if you try and do that, and there's also clouds passing by, you're trying to put clouds on top of clouds, it's too much water, it just starts to rain immediately. And so this is actually the rainiest part of the island right here in the middle, where these ridges are and these valleys. A lot of rain in here. One of the best cloud makers here is Namalokama. That's this mountain here, and it's got clouds on top like usual. And that's actually what feeds this big waterfall down through the center, as the mountain is constantly being soaked by clouds, and then that moisture is filtered down into this waterfall. That's like about 3,000 feet high. Definitely one of the biggest on the island.
And northern side definitely looks much, much greener.
Oh yeah, we're on the wet side again. This is basically rainforest out here. I'm going to bring this around on this new side first, and then we'll turn around for the right.
Wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you did to, oh why can't well, I see trees of green and red roses too.
That's a cool one. Really hard to get to see that though. No roads or trails or anything out here.
What a wonderful world.
Cross this ridge and head into Honolulu Valley.
Skies of blue, and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also of people passing by. see friends shaking hands singing, how do you do? They really think I.
Do they do any rafting on this little river?
No, it's a pretty small river for that.
They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind.
There's kind of like little waterfalls all through this valley.
Like a lemon drops high above the chimney top.
The walls on our right, those white walls, are made of limestone. And that's interesting because limestone is formed underwater. So its presence here suggests that it was old seabed that got pushed up millions of years ago.
The dream that you dare to, why, oh why can't I
Almost looks like moss on this mountain.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of how it works. It's just like in a macro scale, you know? Like the moss is like tiny, tiny trees. So Kauai gets a lot of fun clouds that I get to figure out how to get around. That's pretty normal out here.
There are so many helicopters flying in the air, but I haven't seen one.
Yeah. I've been listening to them. We talk to each other. We have like all these reporting points. Like I just called them and told them where I was crossing over here. But yeah, it depends. It's really kind of luck. Just if you happen to take off right at the same time, and then you're kind of stuck with them the whole flight. I actually prefer it like this, not to. It's just less traffic avoidance work, you know.
The rest of our family, 6 more members, took at the same time the open door helicopters.
Oh, okay. 6 members. Okay, so which company?
Just across the street, I forgot the name.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Sunshine, Jack, Mauna Loa. There's a waterfall down there. I didn't even know that was there. Safari, did I say that? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot. We have a lot of helicopter companies out here in Kauai. That's the only way to see most of this stuff, you know? Like, otherwise you...
Just when you just cross the street, instead of turning left to your company, to Blue Hawaiian, just down the street to the right. Few hundred meters.
Yeah. Well, we're all kind of on the same street there, so I'm not sure. It could literally be, I know Jack's down there, Jack Carter.
What trees are these? Like it's like a broccoli from off.
Oh yeah, that's the African albizia. It is a cool tree. And it's from Africa, that's why that's got that name.
So Granny, you're right. That's from Africa.
Yeah, and it looks like, I mean, it looks like it. Straight out of Lion King or something. It's a cool looking tree.
We nicknamed it the Savannah tree.
So we're actually coming up to the crater here. This is the volcano that helped create Kauai. It's kind of got this like horseshoe shape to it. So the clouds kind of come in and get kind of stuffed together, and it's actually